Oh,
see that new intro?
love it. I love it.
See us coming through with the new. See us coming through with the new.
Cheers to the new.
Oh, cheers. Oh, shoot.
Cheers.
I forgot the drink part.
I know. You said cheers.
Right.
You
Babu,
said
what you got in your cup, Babu?
Got a little juice, a little mixture, a little something. Kind of hard to explain.
You ain't on the patio now. I don't know.
No, it was the rain and the thunder, so I figured I would be proactive and not have to run with the laptop.
Well, look, Dana, you still look like you on vacation. I'm saying I see the suntan, and I'm gonna have to ask: did everybody see Dana's viral video?
Oh my goodness! I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh! Like everybody is around him, cheering for him. Dana is breaking it down like this. I'm like, oh my God, I've never seen. And Dana had so much energy. Wow. I was scared for him as I'm watching this video because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't want my friend to hurt himself, but he was getting it in like he was 15 or 16. He dropped it down a couple of times.
This should be the lead story today. This should be the lead.
That wasn't the whole video. They missed the last part. So.
Where is it?
You should have had the video. Oh my
God!
Somebody
to send it to me. I need to see this.
Dana, Ray Lewis, helmet.
Dana, show us what you were doing, please. Just a little bit.
It's like you can't replicate that.
You can't recreate it.
And I leave a little Mexican hype man I had in Tulum with me. He was,
Miles, did you call it? He got the Holy Spirit. Is that what you said, Miles?
No, I'm saying that Holy Ghost. I'm disappointed that we want to talk about this with no video footage. Like this could have been a 10-minute topic. Like we could have really went on and on and on about this, but it really doesn't do it any justice unless we have the video footage. It's like,
I mean, but it's something about when Meek Mills go, and y'all thought I was finished when I hit that look, it's just
that next beat.
You gotta be there.
Oh my gosh, damn.
Wait a minute, what if we play the song? Will you do it then?
That's hilarious.
It'd be hard, it'll be. I ain't got enough room.
That's funny, Belinda.
Let me tell you. I thought I saw Ray Lewis come out the tunnel.
No.
He started doing this and
Dana did that.
Yeah. Did you rip your shirt
and
off?
didn't stop.
No.
Did not. Dana, did you rip off your shirt?
No.
He might as well just.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Belinda, it was. We're gonna have Basil. Can you please get the footage?
Not Inga's husband. No, it ain't so.
Inga didn't realize she was married to a superhero. That's what she didn't. She forgot.
Look, she was going through bad.
Dana said, "I'm gonna remind you."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remind you who you married to.
Yeah.
She forgot.
You might have forgot.
Every now and then you gotta.
No, he can't. He came out of retirement. That's what.
So what would you say Dana's superpower is? What is his superpower?
I don't know.
What would you call it? How would you describe it?
It's a plethora.
Dancing and singing country music.
Both April dancing
a myriad.
Dancing and singing country music.
Music.
I'm gonna take the pressure off of Dana because when I tell you I was uncomfortable because I wasn't sure how it was gonna end, but we'll have to have the video next week so that everybody can see it.
Please don't fall. What was you saying? Please don't fall.
I was like, don't hurt yourself, friend. Please.
Well, we have to watch it with Dana. Like I want him in the room with us.
But wait, let's here's the thing. The last time I felt like that, I seen somebody at like the last couple days of school ending. And I know they had knee surgery prior. And she know who I'm talking about. She being quiet, but she was getting it.
She's doing something else right now. Yes, it was uncomfortable. Gremlin's finest. What were you getting ready to say?
TT.
There's a person on our panel who became a new homeowner, and I just wanted to congratulate them because they had the South Florida real estate trapper as their realtor. So I just wanted to, give them a shout out. It's gonna be a video dropping on Monday.
All right.
You got a sneak peek of the video, Miss Mike.
Oh, it's gonna drop on Monday.
Congratulations.
Yay, video.
I just want to thank the realtor for not having her living adjacent to Cutler Bay, because every piece of property that was ours being told was somewhere in Goose. So
That's not true, sir. That's an unequivocal lie, sir. Unequivocal.
No, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yes,
We're tucked away over here.
You got the keys.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Miles, I'm glad I don't have to come
and
look
about that tucked away over here.
You weren't going to have to do that no way. Your sister bougie. She wasn't gonna be no. She swore that it had to have it had to be a gated community. Talking about some Miles. What if somebody come to get me? I said, April, don't nobody want you. Stop that. Like
nobody wants you. I was like, you don't know that.
You don't know that. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop it. You
need that privacy when you still have the.
I need a gated community, Miles. I need a garage, and I needed to be within 2 miles of South Ridge. That's what I needed to be.
I did not say that.
So
I did not say that.
You're right. My bad. You said
miles from South Ridge.
2.5 miles. 2.5 miles.
I did not say anything about that.
Well,
I didn't say anything about that.
I had to visit the house in very bad weather and good weather, because just like marriage, you have to look at it, deal with it. Just not about the good times before you get married.
Okay.
How do you argue?
I was like, what you talking about marriage for? Like, what happened? What did I do?
That's funny.
I'm just saying, you can't just be in with it. You gotta test it out. How does it work in different?
You said the beginning. Okay, I didn't have a good start, but I'm okay right now.
Because the sun is not always going to shine, so you got to make sure
you got to make
right.
That's right. Damn sure ain't.
Hard time. Yeah.
We're talking about the house. No.
Just the house.
Just went off. Coming back with
I was like, yo.
But listen, here's the funny part. Here's the funny part about it is if this I'm just saying worst case scenario. If Miles' relationship was bad, his marriage was bad, we know that we would blame Miles.
We would.
Yes.
We know
we would blame Miles.
That's fine. Because 9 times out of 10, it probably would be my fault. And I accept the responsibility for that. I can do that. I can accept my responsibility, my culpability for when things are going right and when things are going wrong. I accept that. That's fine.
Okay.
However,
he got it right. He got me right over here.
However,
you cannot do that.
It's not always my fault. Okay. Let me just.
It's not. Marriage is made up of two.
Throw that.
Yeah.
Let me throw that circumstance and caveat into this equation. It's not always my fault.
But
you got Ms. Muffins. Let's go. What you got?
Speaking of marriage, somebody who is just out here, it's getting hot in here. Yeah. Nah.
Oh my gosh. He's not getting married, is he?
No.
That's
got another child on the way.
So you have
that's what I thought.
That's what he's not doing. And he said,
I definitely create a partnership with Trojan and strap up.
Right.
He has babies.
He definitely can make that'll be a good PR thing right there.
No, because he's trying to do it.
He's not trying, Miles. When you have a 10th child, you ain't trying.
Yes, he is, Roy.
He's trying to have kids.
How?
Roy, he's trying
to have kids.
He feels like that's his purpose.
He's trying to have a lot of kids.
Fruitful and multiply.
I thought you were saying he was trying to stop. Okay, I
understand. No. He's trying to. He wants to have those kids. So that's what I'm saying. He would be a bad.
That is cute right now, but you keep paying all that child support through the years. We'll see how much he'll be trying.
Well, see, it's the thing about it, Roy, is just that I think that it's very difficult to be.
And it's selfish.
I think it's very difficult to be a good father if you're not actively engaged with your kids. And if you have 9 kids from how many ever different women from all across the country, there's no way that you can be actively engaged with all your kids. It's impossible to do. So that's the problem that I have.
Money, so.
It's creating this dynamic in the Black community where we talk about broken families and fatherless children, regardless if you know your father is or not. But the fact that he's not playing an active parenting role, it creates it perpetuates those dynamics. And that's just an issue for me, man. Like, I have a problem with that because you're contributing to the chaos.
Yeah. Well, Miles, you got to think about, I mean, me, you, Dana, we're the type of men, we don't make no excuses for our children, right? We make no excuses for being a father. Right. So it's hard when you try to take a step back and try to understand why would a man not take care of his children. It's hard to fathom and understand why would you not want to take care of something you brought into this world or somebody brought into this world.
And then also, Miles, you have women that don't care.
I was getting ready to say that. I was getting ready to say, I'm not going to put all the onus on Nick.
So, I mean,
I'm not going to put all the onus on Nick.
They're not just going to have a baby from anybody.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm trying not to I'm just talking about being accountable, being responsible, right? And I'm sure there's women that don't care, but the reality is that's not the story that's going to be printed. That's not the story that's going to be told.
Well, we talk about the facts, Roy.
I understand.
Dude. Man, it's been a minute since we've been together. Did y'all see this movie? Marvin Sapp's life story?
Yes.
No, I didn't see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't tell you where to go to watch it because I can't remember. What was that?
TV1.
TV1? Okay, yeah.
TV1.
How was it?
I would say that it's okay, but what made it interesting is there were just some things in there that I had no idea that had transpired. Like, spoiler alert, I didn't know that Never Would Have Made It wasn't supposed to be a song. Like, I had no idea that his wife actually pushed him and prodded him and convinced him to make it a song. He sung that at his father's funeral, and it was like an ad lib off the dome type of thing. And then she came back and told him, like, hey, that song that you sung today, that really moved the congregation. He was like, that wasn't no song. Like, that was just off the top of my head. And she was like, well, you need to make it a song. You know, you need to make it a song. And then eventually she pushed and pushed and pushed.
No. That conversation. She said, I booked studio time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. She pulled the wifey card.
Yeah.
She pulled the card.
And the wives have to.
Don't.
Give credit. You got to give credit where it's due because it was her. It was her. And then I had no idea too that she had passed away too. I had no idea.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, listen, I know another artist that sang that song and might have sang that song better than he did.
Who's that?
Yeah. Canton Jones sang that, and
didn't like Marvin Sapp like reach out to him like, yo, your stuff might sound a little bit better than mine.
Don't sing my song again.
Don't sing my song again, for real.
Don't sing it again.
For real.
Stop that.
Don't do it. Stop it.
Miles, I felt bad about her passing, and I think they were in their 40s. But what I'm gonna add to it is they had been together since they were 14.
Oh, okay.
Had they been together since they were 14, or was it like? Because I remember her moving away. Did she move away? Did she come back? What was it?
They didn't touch on it in the movie.
Okay.
But in an interview when he was making the circuits about, what this movie was and this, that, and the third, he talked about the fact that his wife was his assistant manager at Dairy Queen. That was his first job. And that they worked together. And so when I say he said, we've been together since I was 14. Clearly she went away to college. Mm-hmm. And in the movie they portrayed it as if they lost touch while she was in college.
Right. Okay.
So I guess in his mind, he's not, looking at that time as if they weren't
together.
Yeah. So he said, we've been together since we were 14. So if you say 14 to 40 in the amount of years,
that's a long time.
Yeah. And I liken it to Kobe Bryant's, the impact that he made on the world. He passed away in numbers in years so soon, but his impact and his legacy touches on for many generations to come and decades. It seemed as if his resume and the things that he touched, he probably would. I'm speaking hypothetically. Like he would have been 70 some odd years old with all of the things that he was able to
achieve.
Yeah.
T and Belinda can relate. They've been together since they was about 17, 18. Not too long. They've been together for a minute.
She talked about that today, that her siblings don't even know that she dated anybody else.
Oh no, for sure. That's real. That's real.
I can relate.
Dana too?
Yeah, that's right. Dana and Inga been together since high school.
They got longevity.
And you know what?
Dana, how were you when you and Inga met?
17.
That is such a blessing because very rarely do you see couples who that they can survive the vicissitudes of life.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Oh, vicissitudes.
Vicissitudes. Somebody the vicissitudes of life.
Somebody check the definition of
life.
Miles, stop making up words. You made up words.
I promise you that's not right.
Make sure. Let's just
Belinda said, Google it.
Scrabble dictionary.
I'm going to put a dictionary in front of me just in case.
Right.
I was in the vicissitude.
Yeah.
Miles, here's the interesting part. For a minute, you was asking with the big words, and Dana started stepping in.
See, look at Belinda. Yeah, it's definitely a word.
It is?
Okay. Of course.
Okay.
What does it mean, Miles?
Like I said, it's the seasons. It's like the trials and tribulations of life.
Nice.
Well,
we have another couple in Maryland. They were selling their home.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Selling their home and received the appraisal and was not sure what was going on. Ordered another appraisal. Had their white co-worker to stand in as if it was their home, and the appraisal came back about $300,000 more.
Count it.
That's crazy.
$300,000.
That's the interesting part. I reminded my wife when we lived in Atlanta and put our house on the market. I remember my wife being intentional about it and saying, "Hey, listen, take that black art off the walls, take those masks off the walls, take that fork and spoon off the wall, and let's sell the house."
And we had to stage it. You have to stage it.
And I remember remember the lady that came to the house and staged the house too.
Yeah.
That's sad. It's still sad.
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens on both ends of the spectrum. Not only as people of color who are selling homes, but people of color who are trying to buy homes.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
It happens on both ends of the spectrum where sometimes a family, you think about the business deal and what have you when we talk about just money being green and not seeing any color. And that's not necessarily the case because at the end of the day, your black behind is not welcome in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are selling that home, they know. They know. So if it comes down to the exact same offer being presented to them and nothing is different, both are going to close, both will qualify, and you have a family of color who is attempting to purchase a home, and you have somebody else that's not a person of color 9 times out of 10, that other offer is going to be accepted.
Sounds like you have a little bit experience in that.
Well, I have.
Miles,
I can't speak directly to that point because
I bet you don't want to speak directly to it right now
because I don't know. But I will tell you, I've experienced. Yeah, I've experienced my share.
I'm gonna sell it to the Smiths instead of the Johnsons.
Yeah.
But that's why it's important for us to be appraisers, to be on the banking and mortgage side, to be the realtor. It's important for our hands to be in all of those positions in real estate.
And even just in life too. Another thing that happened while we were on break, Dwight, one of our castmates, his show launched, Politics for the Culture. It airs every Wednesday at noon. And on this week, he had Aramis, who is the Democratic nominee for state attorney. He had her on. She won her election on Tuesday as a Democratic candidate. And that was what she was talking about, that, is very important that you have someone who can hold others accountable. Like how important it is for her position to be someone who's led a life that is of diversity and able to know what should happen, what shouldn't happen, and looking out for all people. So to your point, Belinda and Miles, that's true.
Absolutely.
But the question I really have in a situation like that is, if you work in real estate like I do, it's one thing for a house to be 15, 20, 25, maybe even $50,000 off an appraisal. Because if we order 3 separate appraisals, or we have 3 separate appraisal companies come to evaluate either one of our homes, chances are we'll get 3 separate numbers. However, those numbers will be in the general same vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like between 375 and 400.
They're in the same ballpark.
Right. How do you justify being 300 racks off, dog? 300 racks?
But they don't want to justify it. They wanted to get away with it.
No, that's called Miles. That's called arrogance, bro.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Audacity.
Who is that that says a caucasity? That's what I'm going to say, April. Dana? Caucasity. Dana, you said that?
I say the Caucasian persuasion, but it's.
I like caucasity.
Dana coined the term complexion for protection.
Yeah, complexion for protection.
Val Demings is also the Democratic nominee.
Oh, Val.
Not even right.
Oh, man, I wish Dwight was on because I want to ask him so bad. Can she win?
I think she has a chance, Miles.
You think so?
Yeah, and it's not. I don't know if it necessarily has anything to do with her versus more of folks are tired of Rubio.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Roy.
It might not be a secret.
Look, I'm like, let me hear.
Roy,
these
individuals with the last name Fernandez, Hernandez, Rodriguez, Suarez, they ain't voting for no person of color, dog. They just
with
not.
the E and the Z.
It's not a secret, Miles. I just said it might not be a secret.
They are not, sir. They
Hey,
not.
look, they'll tell a good story about Abuelo coming over here on a piece of drywall and setting up his business.
Boy, if you don't hush,
They're talking about
drywall.
I was not ready for that. My
Drywall.
But I'm saying they'll tell some stories like they're talking about building a wall. I'm like, well, how can you be proud over here and then want to exclude them over here?
I actually asked someone about that,
100%.
and they explained it to me as to say it's a difference between coming into the country the correct way versus coming in illegally. And
your way was illegal until somebody made it correct. How about that?
But whatever, they do not want anyone else to come into the country until they go through the correct. Exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
That's why I don't see it.
Nobody came over here correctly. How about that?
Yeah.
I don't understand a lot of it.
I'm just talking about within their own community. I'm not talking about everybody else outside.
No, because here's the thing.
Within
I'm
their
a
own
U.S.
community.
citizen. They're like, now
Yeah.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Exactly. And you need
Well, I
to not
will
be on the drywall.
This is a state-run election, so
I don't understand a lot of it.
we have a lot of other counties.
Yeah.
that
And
have-
she's a police officer, right?
Yeah, she's from Jacksonville,
Atlanta.
and
Yeah.
she worked in Orlando for a number of decades.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish her well, but man,
She's put in the work
Rubio
in
got
Florida.
a lot of juice, dog. He got a lot, especially here in Dade County. So she's gonna have to clean up in Central Florida and North Florida. She's gonna have to clean up.
Well,
And
North Florida.
and she got forces against her, and this too, as you can see, Dana nodding his head like, bro, it's and Duval, and Duval, and Orange, and Hillsborough, and Polk, and Alachua, and those counties, they not voting for that lady, man. They not.
I was waiting for her to
Gainesville.
Hey, she might get Duval, but that's about it.
Well, she's from there.
I was
Hey,
hoping,
what did they say about
police
Alachua?
reform or policing the police? I thought she would bring that up a little bit, but I think she relies on our
voting.
police officers. Yeah,
Maybe that may help. Maybe the law enforcement angle might help.
They're
That's a good point, Roy. Maybe the law enforcement angle might really assist and help.
And here's the thing: you use it when you need to use it.
Yeah. So you're
right.
right.
It's politics.
Yeah.
Look.
TT.
Yeah, TT breaking up.
Your
Internet connection. You on dial up right now.
But
I definitely am on dial up.
To her house, you could have got us some internet too, Miles.
Hey, I did my job, sir.
And you got to wait on the people. They still use AOL down there. You got.
Can I just say what April was trying to say? What she was trying to say was we brought up Alachua County, and what she was trying to say was that Alachua County sheriff is black. It's a black person. So that might not hold true that they would not support a person of color. That's what she was trying to say. Is that what you was trying to say, April?
Yep.
Yeah, his name is Clovis Watson.
Yeah, that's definitely a brother.
I can't right now.
Yeah.
Clovis Watson is definitely a brother.
No, I understand the tie now, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Ms. Markins, that is definitely a man of color. Clovis Watson. Yes.
Yeah, but Ms. Henson is their Florida representative.
I
don't need to see no picture of him. I know he's black.
He was family. That's why. He was family. But what she's saying is true though.
He was married to my aunt, but he still is. He's a sheriff.
Well, what about Orange County? Orange.
No, but she's got listen. And she's really got to polish up and Leon. She has to polish up what she says because I mean the way she speaks is not. She doesn't answer questions.
She's from Leon, and their population of I'm sorry.
No, she's not from Leon. She's from Duval.
Duval.
Like I said, she's gonna have to clean up because she ain't getting no votes down here.
Well, all I gotta say is we can table this to when we have our host for politics for the culture back, and I'm sure he'll bring us a great perspective.
I would concur with that assessment.
That's true.
Because we definitely want to ask. I definitely have a question.
I want him to bring it all.
Yeah.
I need for him to bring it. Yes, Basil, thank you. So Versus, Timberland, and Swiss have a lawsuit against Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about?
What happened?
They have not paid.
Pay me my money.
Miles, 28 million.
I did not know that.
This is not a layaway plan. Pay me my money.
and charge them interest.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Pay me or
please enlighten me on this because this one got by me. I was perfect for the
So
show
that's
until this
what
one.
happened. I saw that they said that they're gonna do Jermaine Dupri and Puffy, and they said without Triller.
He's always gonna go. Go ahead, tell a story. Go ahead.
Oh, they're gonna do them on verses, but they said without Triller, and I was like, wonder why. But this is why.
Yeah. So our next story was that Puffy and JD,
Janet's husband, boyfriend,
ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So did I show y'all the stuff?
No.
That they gave out at the party? Yes, I did.
You showed me.
I thought we talked about it after the show. It was in the let out.
Yeah, we talked about it in the let out before.
I had the feather.
Oh, that.
Dust, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
forgot all about that.
Puffy challenged, friendly challenge, not a versus challenge, but just a So Def versus Bad Boy hit for hit in Atlanta. Y'all want to go?
Yes.
Yeah, that may be an event.
Listen, Puffy did not want any of that smoke. Let's talk about that.
Would Dana do the dance if we go?
Yes.
I think it's great.
But you need.
I think you need to recheck that catalog, Billy D.
You need Meek Mill.
Listen.
No, you need to check that catalog. Jermaine,
check that catalog.
So Def, you
going with Bad Boy?
I'm team Bad Boy.
No,
yeah.
Miles.
No.
Me too, Miles. High five.
We're not talking about what he wrote. We ain't talking about what he sang. We ain't talking about what he produced. Are you kidding me?
Team Bad Boy.
Jermaine Dupri would
hands down.
Team Bad Boy.
But you know what I think it sounds like a generational thing.
I was gonna say it's generation.
I think that you guys are looking at where you were in your life.
You need to stop
Yes.
that. You need to stop
his
that.
music was the soundtrack. Me and Miles talked about this recently. Him, Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, whatever. They were like soundtrack of our 20s, right? Like college and all this other stuff. Like you can hear the music and it takes you right back to that.
And make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. I'm a big fan of both of those individuals. I'm a big fan of JD.
Right.
But I mean, when you talk about, if you talk about greatest rappers alive, greatest top 5 dead or alive, Biggie is in that conversation.
Listen. Do you ever hear the NFL say who's the greatest quarterback ever?
What I'm saying, you're not letting me finish. But what I'm saying is, who did JD produce that's in that conversation? I'll give you the answer because it's a rhetorical question. Nobody. There you go. The Brat is not nowhere close to this. Come on,
Tupac and Biggie are not the greatest rappers ever. Let's start there.
I know you're not going to say
no. He said in the conversation. He said in the conversation about who is Biggie Smalls is in.
He is neither. The Notorious Big is there.
Neither. No.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Stop that.
Always hands down.
Top 10, but not even top 5.
Stop that, man.
I don't know if we could throw Biggie in there with one album, 5 hits.
And Tupac ain't either. I love Tupac, but he ain't
Yeah.
Yes, Tupac is.
Listen,
so who's on your list then, Roy?
They can play a Biggie song right now in the club, and it'd be perfectly fine.
If we
on the radio, and it'd be perfectly fine.
That's one song.
No, I'm saying he is relevant like that. You know what I mean? He's still
right
relevant.
Now.
He's current.
Listen, we keep playing his stuff,
not
but listen,
one song. I'm saying
they're not the top rappers. Yeah. I mean, we ain't talking about Jay-Z.
I know he said in the conversation.
Jay-Z has no
acknowledges Biggie Smalls. Jay-Z acknowledges
Biggie Smalls.
You ain't even better than Eminem.
Rappers.
Who's not better than Eminem?
Neither one of them.
Child,
You need to
please.
You need to
Child,
stop.
please.
Really,
You
boy.
really need to.
No.
What about I ain't no joke? You ain't better than them, Rakim.
Well, I mean, but see,
We
that's
ain't talking about
generational.
Nas. I didn't get to Nas yet.
Yeah, that's
Stop.
generational.
Stop.
The
That's
M thing
generational.
came from your college days.
You
That's
just
not good.
asked me. You asked me, and now you're talking about it's generational.
That's
I gave you the
generational.
answer.
That's
I gave you the
generational.
smoke, and you know
But
I'm
I
telling
know
the
this
truth.
much. I know Eminem ain't ahead of Biggie or Tupac.
Listen,
I don't even know why
That's
you
not
said
even
that.
that's not
Have
even
you
up for
ever
debate.
listen when they talk about the greatest rapper alive? They say Eminem. Don't
Who
say you never.
no way.
You don't say you've never
Hey,
heard
who you
that.
listen
You've been
to?
saying that before.
From
Listen.
college?
I've never heard that before, Roy. Never.
Yeah, they
I've
say
never
that.
heard that before.
They say that.
Listen, they're not.
They
I'm just-
Who is they? I want to know who they are.
I've never heard that
Just
before.
say
Oh, they know.
Hey, Roy,
Classmates, his college roommates. His homecoming people. That's who they are.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Hey, Bam,
That's it.
Miss
Hey, Roy.
Marcus. Miss
Hey, Roy, let me
Marcus,
holler
I'm
at you,
getting
Roy.
dazzled.
Let
Hey,
me
man,
holler at
cut
you.
his picture, man. Delete him from the telecast.
What is that?
All I did was Google top 5 rappers.
Name
I'm
them.
not saying that this is
What name
factual.
them?
I'm not saying it's factual. I'm just saying
It's
that
funny.
Eminem
Delete Roy from the telecast, man.
is
Rolling
part of
Stone.
the
They
conversation.
gonna bust out laughing.
That's hilarious.
They,
Well,
who was
who's
they?
on the list?
Rolling
Who's on the list,
Stone. Come on, man.
That's
Right,
top 5
somebody
rappers.
that's
That's alive.
white
It's
talk
a
about
Rolling Stone, okay?
Rolling.
no.
All I gotta say is there's one rapper that I know better be on the list.
Who?
Kanye.
He is. Kanye's definitely on
I
there.
don't have an argument about anybody
Top two.
else.
Top
Kanye needs to be on
Next,
the
next subject, man.
Miles,
Kanye's
you
y'all
put
about to
next
give me a
album
headache.
is gonna be
you
the
can
best
put Jay-Z or
album.
Kanye 1 or 2.
Y'all about to give me a headache, man.
I think
Y'all about to give
Kanye's
me a headache,
producing
man.
is what is so much more relevant
it adds
than his
to him.
rapping.
It adds to him being this great artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
His
verse
producing, yeah.
You're not even a
You
great.
think he's gonna get
Well,
back
then we
with
need to
Kim
talk
and
about
put the
Puffy
family
then.
back together?
And Dana.
Miles.
No?
Not even the
No,
greatest.
Look, we need to talk about Puffy then. We talking about producing.
Do say
I'm just
Rolling
playing.
Stone.
I'ma stay out of
Puffy's
that.
not even in the conversation.
Hard
He
to
don't
say
want none of
I know it. I know. I would not
Puffy's
say that
even,
he is.
Puffy's not even in the conversation.
Yeah,
I would
but
not say that
he
he
produced
is.
everything Big put
He
out.
could produce it though.
But
He'll
Biggie,
produce it for
think
you.
about it. If you look at Biggie's body of work, he had one album that was
No, he
good.
had 2.
The second, but
After that,
But
That was a
he
double
did,
album
he
that really
did
sold 5 million
that
copies.
album
if you
before he
listen to
died.
He did.
his music,
He did
he
it before
maybe
he
had
died.
3 hits, and that was it.
That's not true, Roy.
It
That's
is
not
true.
true, right?
That's not
No.
true.
It's true. It's
Roy,
true.
that's not true. That's
Hey,
not
look.
true.
Hey, look, all I know is Biggie songs are like a Tyler Perry movie. First, nobody believed in him. Then he got famous. Then he sleep with all the women, and every song he got.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how that
That's
correlates
the
to
formula,
Tyler.
Dana.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Grab
I'm with
beside
No,
it.
no,
Just
it
laugh.
doesn't.
Just laugh.
I just wanted to bring up the Kroger's in Mississippi because I was like, okay, next subject.
Okay. Dana said next subject. Serena Williams is retiring. And she's actually going to be on Monday. She's playing New York
so-
Open.
It's okay
It's
for her to
time.
retire.
It's time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what I heard about Serena.
Breaking news on the culture. Tell us.
Do you want to know what I heard?
Just whisper it. Don't tell it out loud.
Don't say it loud all over the world.
What?
She's expecting.
I love it.
I could believe that.
That's what
I love
somebody said.
Yeah.
I think that is great.
I could believe that.
Congratulations.
Because look, if it is true, she still can come back.
Yeah.
If that's what
Everybody can come back
Yeah,
from
me and
retirement.
Roy, we on the same page.
Wow.
Or she could just stay at home.
That's
Right,
that's
Melinda.
hard. That's hard
That
after
part.
the
She
uterus
has
is
options.
She's done
She
enough.
has options.
She
She
has.
has options.
No,
She's
don't.
done above and beyond.
Done
If
enough.
Serena does come back, she come back comes back playing doubles with her sister. That's the only way I would come back. And they could be the best doubles tandem ever.
Yeah.
I'm about to say they already that.
Parameters she was coming back at. I just said she always could come back. That's all.
That's tough, man.
It's been a great career.
She had a great time. Like she has nothing else to prove.
Yeah, she's giving us everything.
She's got the most Grand Slams.
I think Serena is like I'm trying to think what basketball player, maybe like a Udonis Haslem, who decided to say, wait, but
don't you know he's coming back for another year?
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
There's something in you. Some competitors, you just can't let it go.
That's true, but you know what the difference is?
Jordan went from basketball to what?
Baseball.
Or was it softball?
On the end of the bench to get paid. She got to get out there on it. And Father Time ain't lost a battle yet.
and that's what I was. And you know what else the big difference is?
The difference is that she plays and he does not play.
Yeah.
No, that's true. But that's true. But here's the thing: you talking about having a baby, and the changes that a woman's bodies go through that she has to try to navigate.
Is that Inga? Inga, come here, Inga. Come here, Inga. Inga, we have got to show our viewers next week.
Celebrity.
Dana's viral video. We have got to
don't do it.
They have asked to see it.
The people have spoken. Ingrid.
Give the people what they want.
People have spoken, so we have to bring that on next week.
Oh God! Don't do that to me, Jessica. Please.
Listen, here's the thing. People don't realize Dana is actually a famous country singer. That's what they don't know.
He is a country singer. That's what I said. Dancing and singing country.
Oh wow! Y'all think that? Okay then.
That was funny.
You see how he looked at her? Don't be jealous, Inga. It's okay.
If she just told me to go home and get in the studio, just imagine.
Maybe we can get Puffy to produce you.
Pointing at him.
You were right. There you go. Now here's my favorite person. Kanye Barris. He signed a deal with Warner Brothers, and he's going to bring us The Wizard of Oz, like a reboot of The Wizard of Oz. Y'all don't do.
Isn't that called The Wiz?
I need him to bring back the.
I thought it was going to be The Wiz, but it's not. It's The Wizard.
I need somebody to do Black Wall Street. How about that?
But listen, Warner. We're talking about Warner Brothers.
I don't care if it's.
Listen, that's huge.
You're right.
That's huge. That's all I'm saying. It's just huge.
I just want somebody to do.
And he about black folk. You never know what that might lead up to. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. That's the adjacent.
But what was the show that he did? Oh, Black AF.
Black AF. Did you see Black AF?
Yes, I did.
Did you see that? Did you like it?
I loved it.
Hands down, I've never seen a TV show as good as Black AF.
I loved it.
I did.
Oh,
I was so disappointed that it was not continued. I didn't understand that.
I don't understand. And then they said it was going to go to what, HBO or something like that because it was too adult. Anyway, oh my goodness, my heart was just completely crushed. And then just staying on this whole narrative thing. So you see a picture with Carmelo Anthony, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. Have you guys heard about this?
I have.
No, not at all.
No.
Miles,
what did you say? You said yes?
I said I did briefly. Like I read an excerpt that came across my phone, like one of them, one of those alerts, but I didn't read the body of the story.
Are you still getting alerts on Will Smith? Because he apologized.
Yes, I know about that. I read that story because I wanted to hear exactly what he had to say.
You gotta watch it though.
Yeah, it looks contrived.
Like
it
the
really
slap.
does. Yeah, yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All of it does.
Yes.
I mean,
It looks contrived and
Like the slap.
and
Hold on, let me give you
disingenuous.
a big word too, by the way.
Yeah, it looks contrived and disingenuous.
Yeah.
But if you paid attention, like just in the aftermath of that entire fiasco, he's received an incredible amount of backlash from a lot of famous people that rock with Chris Rock. So I think it was.
But it's not only the people
like
that rock. It's not only people that rock with Chris Rock. It's people that.
Well, but what I'm saying is that like that they galvanized. They galvanized, and it's almost like that Black Hollywood pressure started to mount, and he had to say something, and he had to do something.
Is it really Black Hollywood pressure versus his wife?
I think that everybody. Okay. So let me answer that. I think that everybody knows that Jada is the culprit in the sense that she's the driving force behind his actions. But I also think that there's a certain level of respect that people it's a line that they don't want to cross as it pertains to speaking on another man's relationship and marriage, because everybody knows that in every household, every marriage is different, so to speak, to a certain extent.
I think it's insecurity.
Let me ask you, why do we vilify Jada more than we vilify Johnny?
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand. Jada didn't have anything.
Why did Johnny Depp's wife get a pass? And
she didn't get no pass. She won that fight in the court of law.
Look, we
still won that fight. She didn't get no pass.
We still invigorating Jada and Johnny
Boston George won that fight.
Dead, right? look. I mean, this.
No. But to your point, though, Babu, I think Will's insecure. I watched his. He did an interview on Letterman on Netflix. Insecure. He wants to be loved, and he wants everybody to like him and appreciate him. But then you also throw in that the fact of his parents' relationship and how his father treated his wife. You know, there's some things he wished he would have done when he was young, but he could not control that. He's insecure.
Well, Roy, were you the one that pointed out before when we had this conversation immediately after it happened that one of the opening lines to his book, which you guys bought me, which I have not read yet, but I'm going to get to it.
Don't buy Miles another book.
Yeah, I'm going to get to it. That he said and I'm paraphrasing here, but it said that there's a part of him, he felt there's a part of him that always was a coward because he did not stand up for his mother 100%. When his father used to beat and commit domestic violence upon his mom. So I think that line is actually so apropos as it pertains to this situation, because it speaks to the protector in every man. We know as men, come hell or high water, you have two jobs as a husband: provide and protect. Provide and protect. Well, everything else, we figure that out. But at the onset of any relationship, marriage, we know we're supposed to provide, put food on the table, and protect. Make sure that our women, our families, that home is home base. And I think that he has that flashback when Chris Rock is making a joke.
Chris Rock,
in jest, yeah. But I'm just trying to provide insight.
Is Chris Rock really a threat? Chris Rock?
No, of course not. But it still speaks to the provider that he wished he had been for his mother. I mean, the protector that he wished he had been for his mother. It's
his unresolved trauma in those situations.
Yeah. It's still, and if you ask me, I think that move was really cowardly, though.
I agree too, because I think that
there was nothing protective about you slapping Chris Rock, 160 pound Chris Rock. There's nothing protective about that.
He said it's some people he wouldn't have ran up on.
Yeah, it's a lot of people he wouldn't have ran up on.
Let me ask a question. Look, which one of them put on the dress and which one didn't? If Will Smith never put on the dress, then he might not be. Let me stop that.
You just saying something right now.
See, even at was it was 6 degrees of separation, he was homosexual, but I don't think he put on the dress. But Chris Rock did put on the dress and was with Will Smith. So I don't know. That's Dave Chappelle.
Listen, Will Smith wouldn't have rolled up on Charlie Murphy.
He definitely would not have.
No.
It's a lot of comedians that he wouldn't.
Charlie Murphy got his foot on the street. Like, no.
You might roll over Charlie Murphy right now.
He wouldn't run up on Chris Rock's brother.
He wouldn't have rolled up on Leslie, whatever her name is.
He wouldn't have rolled up on Chris Rock's brother.
What's Leslie's name?
Leslie Jones.
Yes,
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, 6'8", and
yes, she is.
Shut up, boy.
250. 6'8", 250.
Yeah, just barely missed the WNBA cut.
Yeah, 250.
He wouldn't roll up on her either.
I don't know, man. I don't know, like that. It's so funny too that how that topic.
We all grew up. If
relevant
you're gonna
right
sing it, you better be able to bring it. And Chris Rock sang it and couldn't carry the tune. So
and you know what? This point can't go understated for how professional Chris Rock handled that situation.
Screw that. Let me tell you something. You walk up on the stage and I'm on the mic and you roll up on me, you getting an instant AW, no different than throwing some hot water and some oatmeal. Okay?
That is funny.
Boy, why don't you give the man credit for just like handling the like professional?
Hey, you know how many people I saw get punched in the mouth and realize they couldn't beat the dude that punched them, and professionalism, and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk away.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
At that point, there's no way. There's nobody.
I got like 28 years.
Somebody can walk up on anybody in this panel and walk up and slap. There ain't no way.
Dana said, when you don't want that smoke, you become a professional.
I'm gonna say this.
That's what Dana said.
I mean, I think.
What did he think? We gonna take that.
I like that.
What did
Will think Chris was gonna do?
Yeah, like what did he think he was gonna do when he walked up on stage?
Nothing.
That's why he walked up on him, because he wouldn't have walked up on his brother,
right?
Nor would he have walked up on Charlie, because he.
I'll tell you something funny. I don't think Will would have ran up on Kevin Hart. I don't think he would have.
He would not have.
He got too many goons around him.
He does. Hey, he do got some thugs around him. Though. He keeps them goons on deck, boy. You right. You right. He keeps them goons on deck.
Might as well took some white gloves and walked up on him and slapped him with white gloves, bro. That's all.
Hey, Kevin Hart, keep them Philadelphia killers around him. He does.
Look, we looked at this on this show too. When it happened with Dave Chappelle, them dudes up on him.
He would have not rolled up on Dave Chappelle, babe.
And the guy who did run up on Dave Chappelle did not make it out walking.
Remember, his arm was all.
Look, he put that in the group chat, and I was like, "This is fake. There's no way that man's arm is like that."
He instantly regretted that.
Right.
Yeah.
That never crossed Will Smith.
Became professional.
Instantly,
that's why he got his butt beat.
Yeah.
Right. Will Smith never said, "Hey, if I do this, what's gonna happen?"
That's not what
never heard from that guy yet.
Give you love because I love you. That's what he turned instantly into a professional.
We never heard from the guy with the messed up arm ever again. He disappeared.
Never.
That's funny, Belinda.
Disappeared.
You right. Kevin Hart goons. They
yes, goons. Even some of the comedians around him, goons.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, he keeps them right there with him.
They be writing all the stuff for him. Lips just black.
Wow,
that's hilarious.
Okay, so how much more time we got? Roy is on something else right now.
But it's goonish. It's goonish. Belinda, lips black. You writing?
Oh God.
That's a sign. That's a sign they goonish.
Don't keep saying it, Roy. Stop.
We're back.
Jessica, please.
So much has happened since the last time we were all together. I'm just glad that we're convening again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. It was a long 3 months?
Nah, 2.
No.
Was it 3 months?
It was
we
2.
just stopped in July, I thought.
July.
Really?
It's only 1 month.
No, I
we
think
didn't do July.
No, it was a month. No, it was a month.
It was
a month.
June.
Our last show was in June. We took the whole month of July off. It was a month.
We're at the end of August.
Like my husband's math. Don't you like that? I love him.
Wow.
I love it.
That has to be love.
Love it.
That's funny.
TT, you're right.
That was a long
You're
time.
right. It was a long time.
I'm about to say I ain't tripping.
It was a long
That
time.
was a long time.
Avis said
June.
June.
That's right, Avis.
Thank you,
Mind your
Avis.
business, Avis. Mind your business.
Help y'all out.
Gotta go for business.
I'm like, we stopped in June. Like,
As soon as the kids got out of school, y'all went on
In
your
the
way.
room.
You did your own thing. As soon as they got out of school.
I'm sticking to it.
That is funny. Well, Dana went on vacation. Belinda, what did you do? You did a little traveling.
No, we didn't get to travel.
Oh, I
We
thought
had
right.
other things going
There was
on.
a lot
this
going
summer.
on. A lot going on.
Yeah, so we stayed close to home this summer. We had some trips planned, but it didn't work out. That's okay.
Miles, I saw that you did some home closing. You had some closures since we the last show.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to close some deals, but like B said, due to some unfortunate circumstances, we were kind of stabilized here.
You got a nice video that you're dropping on Monday.
I do.
With a doggone slogan in it. I'm like,
yeah,
ain't it though?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Tell me. Look, this is what you got to say.
Get it.
You have one of those cards so you can read out the card.
Good Lord.
Get it, April. I'm like, well, dang it.
Miles, are you writing your own material?
Look, listen.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man. Hey, ain't no ghost writers over here, homeboy.
Look,
you only approve that you are adjacent to us with your slogan.
Did you have lights and everything, April? You had lighting and everything, fans.
I had a microphone.
Okay.
And she had several shoot locations.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I did.
She had lights. It was called street
April.
lights. She had street lights.
I had house lights. You know what I'm saying?
We had
drone footage. We had drone footage and everything.
Let me tell you, that drone footage at the beginning, I was like, ooh, I like the special effects.
Yeah.
Did
We
worked
on the score for the video, didn't we, Miles?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you
what
you say, Belinda?
Did you have to sign a waiver?
TT brought out the Killian April. She was all done up. She had the hair on. And I say, oh, look at that. That's
you got your lipstick on.
Cheerleader. That's a cheerleader, T. That's a cheerleader. Killian Cougar April.
You better charge for them services. You just signed a waiver.
Oh my God.
Okay. Red lipstick. I'm talking about the vibrant red.
Wow.
I think it was the MAC lipstick. You know what I'm saying?
Only fans lipstick.
Yeah.
No, she's got a fan only.
Oh, fan only lipstick.
And his name is Marcus. Get it right.
That one fan.
Look, did you get engaged before we left or after?
Nope. After.
Was that the 4th of July?
Yeah. My dog got a new house and a new husband.
Yes, that's right. Oh, coming back. Party of
April.
April done stole the show today. She's the
new jewelry.
She's the star of the show today with all this news she got going on.
Yeah.
I hope Dana is gonna dance at the reception like a little choreography.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yes, I'm ready.
Look, Dana know both of us, so he can do it.
Dana, I got a strong video.
That's improv. You can't choreograph that. That's improv.
I gotta see this.
Can you
let the
sing a
music
country
drop
song for us?
I gotta see this video.
Bobby.
I said, can you sing a country song for us? You know both of us.
Of course.
I don't hear no country songs.
I got y'all.
Miles.
No.